You shouldn't. Don't tell somebody she's lying. If you know, I didn't lie, and I confided in her because I knew Abua Papa was her sister. Despite GH Mouthpiece, I can tell you from here today, but because of the brand, and never be a honor, we have to overlook. Na Uncle Faye feeling ka kanwabia ama brand na yeye ho adwuma.
Mama, it's lunch restaurant and bar here at Jingano. My name is sister. GH Mouthpiece and I be and come earlier this year didn't come and me a kana koma Motuabano command to be named in Ghana. Motuabana Muyo Mampany John Dramani Mahamano and Obayano was 11 or free Mumunuso. My sister say or try. I say I'm pa. My sister didn't know man try it. And now me who the about Ghana sister better try, but I also start try baby. It's about I never tried the other. I never tried it.
Try
11 sister try 11 number 9, so I try. Whilst sister is trying no, I make can't say Papa home so more fully furnished Airbnb apartment or Castle of Jai. And I say Kaswa, Millennium City, all these two places are more properties so are for short stay, fully furnished here, no luggage out the call. Most studio apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, and a 2-bedroom house adding nano a fully finished. Call Nekoda hot now when it's magic Christmas and Bao Ghana from the book in advance before say emu ebeyama almost prepared to welcome guests this Christmas until from on 0245 517650 0245 517650 almost also our castle be rental so in case unika Ghana poa and so unika be runs our price in that form we book 1 week and above we have huge discounts on both the accommodation and then on the car. I'm saying airport pickup. We pick up from airport on Drop Coffee from 0245 517650. As I what we? Hey, that was fast.
Me guswa me.
Guswa we yeah. As what's living a crowd?
Of course.
What should I say? What's living cost? It's more panio or more.
Really?
Yeah, it's more panio or more.
What's checking message man away?
Hey. Scaffold, no.
More panio.
Yeah, more. Your more a best lemon.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
Oh, so, until you know where they.
I'm using herbal products and dieting.
Okay.
Yes, me use herbal products. Be a grandmother, a mommy. Me will be that's what I use. Okay. Me use one media chain, and then me so well who be me SDT, and me use one media chain, and it goes with dieting. You cannot succeed in weight loss. I just say 2 or 3 days so and I want to taste so cry. Whether panier, whether whatever, even gastric sleeve can you acquire oba. Now why and she waited year, the stomach will still grow bigger, it's still a bit expanded. And see, weight loss nankasano is something that goes with taking care of your diet. And
why the need to lose weight after giving birth?
Because I have a lot on my table. I have a lot to do in the day as a mother, a wife, a businesswoman, and all that. And you know, putting on much weight, you know, we anyway kakra bi na wa bre okọ hana wo so I mean obi or overweight and as oye obese be and say it goes with a lot of medical complications, you know, health complications and all that. So if you don't have time for yourself, if you are not an ideal woman, you got to lose weight because means me hana makoma now if you free comes with BP, pressure and all those things, you know.
A lot on your table aside being a mom and also can what is on the table like a lot then I
have 3 businesses that I manage. Yes, I have a hair brand that I manage, Nobs Affordable Extension. I also have this herbal American Wasamia that I manage, you know, and it comes to, you know, I put in a lot of work because Obi Ebeba Abeka say, oh, GH man who say where do you use a year woman? You have to take the person through counseling, not just counseling. After the person has been able to get the product crano, also you know, making sure the DDM and all that. So that takes a lot of work. And then also I have a clothing brand, the GMPP, that I'm currently thriving. I mean, in all my endeavors, I'm doing well.
And you also have your social media.
I have my social media
talking
endorsement.
Plenty. No, I mean coming on the social media and coming to talk plenty.
Yes, you see social media so can and see because after the long day, I was so damn now to was now share near my social media. Now I mean, right analysis for them. It's sad how most people enemy nyadwen, because your social media is so no people see issues and they attack it from the leaves, not the roots. When who sa asem aba, baby asem na dru na okohu ye no, and I maybe a short video of the issue na okohu ye, ehon or the judge. But then me they take Emma and also do me time pie. Some akwa be a short video of Zion doing something na. And yeah, one me fast me free. I take my time and go deeper. I do more research. Be an about Zion this. Then I'll have a full story of what happened. Then I'll take the issue from the roots. Not my head. Kwanye fast so I see ye. Ade bi a one pe kwanye fast we see ye no. Already AC na. Okan was in behind word for. And I have a lot of people disagreeing with me, which is okay because me no answer na better myself. I just want dream do. What you say? And it takes wise people now. Fast them from the roots. Now Omasha they be pie in run. So that's how I analyze.
I saw you comment on this Obake Akwaba issue, and I remember it's not Bekum. Otu for ne issue. I saw you come to you're Bruni.
Yeah, me Bruni.
So you're defending your shall I call him king? Is he a king?
There is no king in Ghana.
Okay.
They are all paramount chiefs.
Paramount chiefs.
Yes.
Otunfo is a paramount chief.
He's a paramount chief.
He's not a king.
He's not a king.
But people believe that he's a king.
That's their belief, and nobody can, change that. But if we are living in a country governed by presidents, there shouldn't be a king. And in the Ghanaian constitution, nobody is a king. But then, like I said earlier when I met you, you can even call your man a king, depending on the role you think the man plays in your life. So me, I don't fight Ashantis calling their chief a king. If they think their chief surpasses a chief and is worthy enough to be called a king, I am not in any position to fight that.
So what are you fighting them for?
I'm not fighting Ashantis. As a matter of fact, I've not fought them a day. You know, if there was a recent issue that I got bashed by the bonus when I said that miunhu emfaswa e was say bono youth, yeah, ye energy ebeko trying to destroy someone's history or trying to discredit someone's history. Miunhu faswa e was so when there is a lot to be done. Ewo bono open one of the regions e Ghana. Omolaki infrastructures and lucky schools and all that. Abono any ahafo regions, the 3 regions. So we lack a lot. And see, as a youth that has a platform, I don't see why onze abrabo emu on Zion obi a wode ne attention and energy ekose odi say obi de bia ne nipa no onya time nye ne ho yi. If you put more attention in destroying someone, you end up not making yourself. All right? Recently, I said the golden stool is welded, it's not original, it's not that. I felt no reason. And let me use the word sense in, trying to prove that at the end of the day. And my take is that all these concerns being raised on the golden stool is never going to change anything written about the golden stool. It's not like these statements made is going to let somebody who has read about the golden stool from class 1 all the way to universities is going to change that written in the book unless you want history to be rewritten. All right? Intino sa energy na oshabuni youth, a lot of them are very potential.
But it started from somewhere. That conversation started. It didn't start from the youth.
That's what I'm saying. That be a fast, my free baby a free intino. People will end up saying, "Oh, take his size." Say, "I don't say me ya santini." And me take his size with the Ashantis and all that. Now me my babono because me can't bununti. I'm an imposter. Posing to be a bono, but me 100% bono. Me mama me papa be everywhere to me 100% bono. And to me, if you ask me, a lot of work to be done. Ejuma be brave wabona was ye yo. Zion. Ejuma be brave wabona was ye. And Debbie ameka say, obi ena wa hype ni die.
Yeah.
Se me phone ye crummy. Say a iPhone 1 and a matoto cases a shahwa a hype na manaya iPhone 16 Pro Max. Nasa wusu kuta iPhone 1 nibia hype no na yanko. What you say? Hype yours and let people believe in it. You too, you have a history. You also have a story. Let us also hype our story. Let us also hype our chiefs. Let us also hype them, call them kings, put them up there till they become a topic to be discussed. Do you understand?
But you think that hyping them can change something?
It can if we do.
Okay.
It can. Bibia sase frigidi a wo mo. All right? We woke up one day na Ghana aye constitution or si omuni king ewa ha. But Ashantis esi omu di omu chief no omu hu no se king. And now it's a topic we are discussing. So, yes, so then I say yes, so you put your chief no on that map up there. Now, yes, you must say, oh, you're superior and all that. Why don't you also hype ours? We should hype our culture, we should hype our history, we should hype our tradition. And they say, yeah, abono for so a flag. Yeah, what bono flag? Yes. And now some of you can't chinya or money media, and I'm also so I am amabono champion. And then a chinya yedi, yes, Nanajima Badu away, bono a half original house of chief, and then Kofa started one. That's where it starts from. And so when I was telling them there was no need to fight, the energy should have been channeled in promoting instead. And they tell them, yeah, I did them. Me Jamie Hojena, but then they be kind in cheap moye. Dear futu ami tu yen nyina say yenya wo bi de ne yenu kwaye de mu nyani no ene ye de mu yeni.
That's a good call. I mean, I've always been preaching that instead of trying to talk against somebody's thing that he's doing. I mean, you know, we grant interviews in tree, and people will come and say, I want to bro for now, come for delay, can't delay. As soon as you start to speak with something, but in a way, we're also promoting our culture.
Of course.
And then you later, after talking down on us speaking tree, later come to us and come and tell us why are we using Aquaba elsewhere? Why is the tree too popular? But we're promoting it. Exactly. You decided to promote somebody else's language.
Exactly.
That's not any effort. I feel like also complaining say.
I didn't effort net thriving. I didn't air thriving.
Yes. I've always been saying that. Instead of us fighting over, you're gonna push your wale tradition, push your every tradition.
Let me push mine.
Let me push mine.
Exactly.
I won't come and talk against you as a gun.
No need for
you
that.
As
No need
they mean believe in me. This maybe be doesn't mean the asantia there. And just say me the who. And as me the talking against no. They mean no me.
Exactly.
Means for why they would draw and woman would do now. Meaning any other way. That's what I'm doing.
That's right.
You also want him know. Yeah. That's simple.
That's simple. My no be uncle the baby. And people will not understand. Anyway, it's a human nature.
What's sister Joyce Boakye if you're not with the fifth so.
And yes, I'm ketu. Just say as somebody the media, I just miss him. My dream.
Have you talked to her? I mean Joyce.
Yeah, I haven't gotten time to talk to her personally, but I've left a message which she has heard. Because that me who says some not getting out of hands now. Now me catch a flight from Kumasi to Accra. Me say me flight quarantine. Now as no shake Accra. Okay. So now Obi ye live. TikTok. Florence and him. And what's the airport now? Why you slow? I mean, you take your phone, go on the socials. Say me, airport. I'm here live. And who say, Obi commenting live, and I say, we that are close to her, we are not advising her. We are not helping her.
I'll be back after the break. Now, I'm not also.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bets. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot.
You always get way more with Betway.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Betway. Get way more.
Managers Mouthpiece equals what Edin come. When Edin come about also start Joyce issue abai anakasna now airport.
Yeah, me airport na ajamisha live. All I had in mind concerning the issue when they say maybe Drakra na kame freno because our weekend in Yana Kumase. In time Drakra, I was going to call her to talk to her because when it comes to Joyce, ni baby daddy in sense, there is nothing I have not said to her. There is nothing I have not done to help her sister. And see, me call live on also na me who say, oh mom, live on also commenting, we are ya ben no. And literally someone mentioned me in the comments, say GH mo ben no, they are not talking to her and all that no. I had to go up there. And I'll be joining it live now. And I said my piece. Zion, like I said earlier, Asemba, now we are no kwafon kwadia. Ofa some from the roots. Obi ofa some free some leaves bian woni mi oye. Asembia free baby and eba. For so many months or years, now Joyce having these issues with the baby daddy no. She confided in Afia. And for all those years no. She confided not only in Afia. Some of us are confiding in us. I mean, she brought the issue to us to do the best we can to, any way that's a bit to me, papa no, or on board that Besha. I mean, she came to us for it. I mean, sent us the month's number anyway, anyhow, I mean, she wanted a way out, obviously. she was quite distressed at that time and now ohia that help. And I say a lot of things she said to Afia, she said to most of us. And Afia Kano, it wasn't news, all right? And what the was some akodan in fear bebre, obia cranty, probably in free Afia no ko obia ho privately cry because me the masama could do komachi Afia, and Afia the asema could do komachi obiama mati, all right? And something that Joyce wanted from the baby daddy was help. Okay, Afia probably had tried all ways out, which she proved a voice noter. Only papa ne kasa say mia say me nua be ma ne ho. I mean, there wo ye nenye. A bit more political whatever. You were a great person. We all heard that on the socials. And you know, utim say back door behind closed doors. Afia had done her best for papa ne so be back on board. Na say yes say the first run na ye itimi de fa form no. Na say bia wa ye de wo so ye close doors nyina na papa na mba on board am be sha akola no. Na o decided to bring it on. Obi ho no ma osuro nipa ma hwenehwena. Obo ne henya nipa ma ehwo na bia okenya ne ho. And when Afia made that statement, ye nyina ye social media no ote ye it was a political banter, and Afia stated that abo papa na ye ka so onye nipa bia o ye kana sama. Some of you would not want to listen, but this is the same person. Only somebody like Joyce. So if you should say somebody like Joyce, right there, or the Joyce to her, right? Right there, or the Udibie as a celebrity, as a public figure, right there. Only somebody like Joyce, only actress, no krawa, on person besha kra no. Kan kosha oba. Do you understand? That means whatever you had wanted Afia to do to help you, but that was what Afia did. In Afia's statement, clearly did not attack Joyce. If you've seen Afia's video, she did not attack Joyce. Or can ye, Emma mi ana me no, me can say, for the first time, as Afia has taken things down, what I say, why ye, because from the statement to make it and how she framed it, no. Ochina Zion, who's a Joyce Namona or Namho Basabasa. Blame the personality and the character, but rather you will know Sebi or Sebi, Bema who be a Koya and the Panasa in the life. And see, in the first statement, Okan Joyce as a man without attacking her in any way, not attacking her or the child. In any way, Obi Oshe video ni biano enim. And one of the videos after everything blown out Afia Kasano, Oka say Joyce. What de abua papa sembrem and one for master will help. What the by some be attacking. That was what you brought to me. So even if today, Minyan Samuno for the number of years, my dear was a me bia, na papa nembra board now I'm banner was some calling it out publicly na my ya. Don't come out to call me a liar when you have sent me evidence. And me and you know that Afia Schwarznegger that we know. Zion, on fa wudi command say what the Felix Adomako. Now we me kan kire Ghana for say if you ask me the Felix Adumako obwa me de Joseph anim if ya wodi within command obe mia na no ama Ghana for friend or trofoda. Yeah.
We prove you.
Abra would prove a man. Yeah. She would never. So me dear me kan was that Joyce coming to call Afia a liar in the situation was absolutely baseless. It was no need retaliating on that Afia's particular video. The first one that she did. Yes. Is the root of everything that is happening. And that is what people are refusing to sit our sister down to tell her, say, you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't. Don't tell somebody she's lying. And Joyce said, not pressure free, papa na side, papa na busu for. It doesn't matter where pressure was coming from. If pressure was coming from the man's side, put it to their face. That is what Afia saying a lie. Were you taking care of the child or not? Put it to their face. You don't always have to go down. There be another person who come from no way. Tell them I needed help. That's why I confided in Afia, whom I know was a sister to Abua Papon. Tell them. If they are coming to you, if they are pressuring you, tell them that what I said to Afia wasn't a lie. I didn't lie. And I confided in her because I knew Abua Papon was her sister. To Afia, I mean, so are you one of the people? That's why I confided in her. So if Afia is making a statement today, I don't have to come out to make it look like what she's saying never happened and it was a lie. It wasn't a lie. If there, well, no matter, you see, for once, if a human being, you know how to stand for yourself at the right places. Joyce stood for herself at the wrong pulpit, or let me say, platform. Trying to stand for yourself before Afia was a wrong platform. The right place for her to have stood for herself was Abua Papo's family, who she claimed were giving her pressure. That was where she was supposed to stand for herself. When they were coming to you, why did you do this? Face them. The uncle, is what Afia saying a lie? Are you not aware of what happened? If Abua Papo had taken responsibilities, will we be where we are today? But she rather decided to go down for Abua Papo's family because she said the family came attacking her. That's why she came out to do that video. Rather came to attack the one that was trying to help her, which was wrong.
Now it's gotten to a point where Diabba now.
Yes. And American say people are being like, Afia, wouldn't ni power become as much channel, and Afia. But this time Afia held this issue as a secret for so many months or years. Have you forgotten about that? Have you all thought of when this story was said to Afia and the number of months she has tried to come in to help Joyce? Have you for once thought about it? Do you understand what I'm saying, Zion? Afia know, Afia is not somebody I like. But me, when the devil does right, is right. So me ba yare ne, na me fa akura ne to me nsam, ayem hihye na me de koma bronsam na bronsam sa me ba no yare a. The devil is right. Why, Papa? And so I always look for where the truth is. And if we are attacking this issue, we should attack it from the base, from the roots, where Afia has held this so many years, where Afia had tried her possible best to handle this issue for Joyce, where she has even come through for her financially, where Afia has done everything possible. One audio that I heard Afia play that she made to Joyce, or se mente wonka. Now what cried me pe wonka to cause who me bano no what to say. Right there. Afia was not a devil. You understand? And if Afia in her knowledge and her best has done everything that Papa no on board the Miraculano, no feel say, me as a politician, I know how to handle this. Let's do it this way. I know this man I come to bonus Afia ya. Meanwhile, you came to her for help. And according to Afia, you even came to me first to bash that man for you, to bring her on board, which she said the same thing to most of us. But one of the best advice I gave Joyce was that, let me tell you the best revenge you can give to a man who is trying to play you down. Success. Just go ahead and be successful. Forget about this man. Leave him alone. Act as if he doesn't exist. Joyce, I know a woman who was taking care of 6, 5, 7, 10 children on her own. She did it wholeheartedly. Do you know how she did it? She lived according to her means. The best she could do, that the schools her money could afford for her child, she took the child there. You understand? One audio Joyce said, maybe I can't school, they mean to me, it was a lie. As at now, so said Joyce into me because one shall collab school. Probably she wanted a bigger school. But I collab if at the point the father was not minding, they would be to me, I wouldn't any of these schools, they work from a funny call. Mammy be shining madu on unqua. Now, you can't tell me you can't take care of that child. Focus in life. That time she had a shop, she had a place to live, and I told her, if Joyce can attest, the catch her and Mrs. Sis, I didn't hear what Braboimu as a single mother, when your baby duty at all, and your Juma Kakrabi obey.
How do we solve this issue at this point where the Bobbum fears they are Joyce and then the banning?
Mistakes are mistakes.
Yeah.
The person that wants to learn, Nipa opeso sunya de Zion, any dear only up to the mistakes, no taking responsibilities. If Joyce will sit down after this whole thing is down, now obey only up to the fact that responding to a fear and coming to call her a liar in that issue was the mistake, that is when she will learn. And when she learns, the right thing to do will follow. It will come next to her. Do you understand? The only thing, and they say, that be a meka said, why not so be suya or not your mistake, or tana se who say my mistake. Na or tana se to tone near my ye, na or taking responsibilities. Now, after you taking responsibilities, you grow, you master on your mistakes, and then you learn. And see, you bet to me, your best one, no. I did Joyce at Snassi.
Who say?
Who say?
What is him?
Okay.
When I James Mouthpiece Eddie in Como, in fact, Joyce in 20 a lot of people are going through issues. I remember earlier this evening at Snassi, Eddie in Como. Three times. Because better, I'm 3 times from where. Do I draw enterprise?
That's my company.
Anybody did. It's Canada. Joyce. GH, I tell you interview every day. Interview. Because I tell this company, I tell you interview. Oh, well, that's just by the way.
Right.
This issue I hear is one of the most common issues I have. Mapa say about a war, blockage.
Tuber blockage.
Tuber blockage.
That's right.
Only before 10 years.
I had it.
Dinner the bar.
Tuber blockage on Zion. Per the researchers, I mean, my year ever tuber blockage on. Me who the cause, but it is a cancer. Obisa doctor said in the cancer, but the catcher say only my credit cancer. Right. It's me obia. Na eye hu rough. Ade man ye hu ne say cancer crowd ye say wunya na edodra or had do utia we ya call hospital doctor say tuber blockage bet me what na so many years. Na symptoms and show nti hu. Obe feel say me come me nya menses me nya painful menstruation is one of the normal things that happens. Enti me menses beba me hu ya me yasa enti me yasa and e wo ma bebre so e ma bebre free na di dane. And so now a bit of say tubes no and are blocking. Now obi o hono mo a washer ya ka tuber blockage Zion on tiase ma me famra form. Na obi o hwe me bia beti ase. One say gata bia eda wani mu. And then na rubber ba kwa tom wanyi. Ochina na fufufunu bia kotom wanyi. E fin keten afi wani beba ho so no for years. Na gata na choke a ensuo gumu a enko. That is tuber blockage. Tubes na Emma connected your friend ovarian tubes na connected to your eggs na sperms form the friend didn't your friend tubes na your pipes it is a pipes sperms form na akọ ovaries no na akọ fertilizer no emu sisi a that is it asisi emu timi sisi enyemanema ahodo bebre etimi sisi mu a na just say asi tubes na are blocking no until you be having sex unprotected sex a wo hwe animu say oh malanga ju amakohia ni even though yen warrior but ye ne ye ho deda sabe yen use protection be idea likely metimi anyem but so even though you're not really ready for pregnancy here you are having the unprotected sex yet not getting pregnant and most people because they're not ready to have a child or to conceive onyemo na or having unprotected sex and ha no because of you say nyame nim say me ready yes na issue or tubes na blockade and the major causes of infertility. Boni aye kano. 80% of boni causes tuber blockage. So what you say? Enti enfie bebre na tubes ni ma blocking no. Wo de woni mo. What ho eno wan say a block e na wonnim so say a block because en sheda kra ma wo symptoms bi. O menses no eba. Who knows 4, 5, 7 days na say de eba na. Enso so nyema na wonyim. Enti na da bia menya chance a me no oba bia at ochena de kondo awo e kasa be ka kire ne say when you're ready kra say wo banyim na wo have unprotected sex please go check on your tubes go check on those tubes say problem no every bema no and only low sperm count and also weak sperms there and na wo tubes ni ma blocking and ade ba ko eye hu e wo tuber blockage so one of the main causes of ectopic pregnancies. So what you say ectopic pregnancy because minimum how I make sure my a lot of research me idea how mean na me sua na bebre wo ho on say pregnancies here say sperms no efa tubes no na ekogu o egg no mu and then 3-4 days after it has fertilized the egg it moves back from the eggs to the womb ehona na ebetna ase until pregnancy doesn't occur in the womb it occurs in the eggs. What you say? Until sperms na for tubes no call eggs no mu akọ fertilizer no 3, 4, 5 days, it moves back from the eggs. A honey bet now wombs no. And it's a womb no or tubes no, and one block is so tighter. Ebiana one or the other, sperms no will find the way through. Na akogu eggs no. And see, I fertilize you more you know, after a bear can see a bit to say. Sperms ne is shane and to say by fertilizer. I am moja to be to say a beba back to womb. Acquire can see it mean transform it and it mean transferring home back from the eggs to the womb. Na abeka. Tubes na apro and a friend ectopic pregnancy when the fetus is not able to move from the eggs back to the womb to grow as a baby. And as womb eggs no ɛhɔ ne sa any tubes no kwan sa nti akola ani wɔ hɔ nti ɛda hɔ no ma days na apro ectopic pregnancy no na sɛ wuti anya yie tuber blockage ebetime ayi ama yayi 2 tubes ni nyina mini madam for bia osofa ectopic pregnancy ayi ni 1 tube another ectopic pregnancy ayi ni 2 tubes and say you 2 tubes dey there what we cry
ba ko dia
ohima feta home wo homa o
akaba ko pa
yes so wanya ectopic ni ayi u tubes ne ba ko na aka no ka ho fa ko ohima feta home ho ayi Joyce Boakye na ka na say malam ohima fa ko malam ohima ho ordini nro ni be ye magic after with just 1 tube you can be able to conceive but then say tuber blockage ya ye ka ho asemi wan pe ho asem wan ka ampe ho na mo antu an clear and free ho an ko hima feta ho mo an ko jini no papa bi an clear and free ho na mo a mami papa otete wo no ma na a block here to the extent I just say you 2 tubes ni nyina afi na chese akoye asem kese kra ebe hawa e ba pa your friend e ba wa wo yefunu be wo bidie ontumi me zayo menya ectopic pregnancy na sorry menya tuber blockage no I was wondering my tubes are blocked. And I saw him after home, like I say always on Instagram. I'm contacting no again as someone who would always research. I was asking how herbal product was going to clear a tube that is blocked. I said, how will she do this? What do I need it? Don't I have to go to hospital for surgery if necessary? Because nyema fini and nyema be a win yes me tube mudia. Then herbal products. You know, so me too, Gidiana me call him off town. I realized, say, the product she gave me for 3 months. Do you know what a Hemart's product does to the dirty things now are blocking with tubes now? It softens it first. And it doesn't matter the number of years you've had a blockage. Now remember, the longer a medical problem persists, the harder it gets to solve. Do you understand? And tuber blockage, when you're for 10 years, 20 years, the harder it will get to dissolve that tubes. That's at the end a block you hono. And for the years na me nya I mean, me will say products no ko mi mu na me use no as instructed na no na go no niema na ma na yemre. It said the 7 pompo abo na ye di nro ye ho a na pompo na yemre eventually na apai. And we will say we using the Hemo fertile home product no go no niema no ma niema na block you tubes mo yemre. I feel say go na with time now we use 3 months 4 months now we use product. I will say I didn't yemre enough. It has no option say and to me just stack bio eba besia koko. That is how Ohima clears tuber blockage. And she clears tuber blockage with no surgery, nothing but with purely and well selected herbal product. Ube useful for the period or do be to suna. U tubes in be clear cra. Unya problem biya. Just say aye adwuma no kama e de amount. And tuber blockage na ye hu ni Zion. I wish Obi Abega aka get it tested na or the test results. My WhatsApp number no mu screen or so no. Na Ohima show mo.
Can people afford the clearing of the tuber blockage?
Yes, you can afford. Wait me afford the clearing of tuber blockage. Even being an infertile woman, you've afforded it. You are living with being infertile. How much money and your casa clear with tubes are? It is said the family. And Ohima's products are not that high. And maybe any boy, maybe to 2019. And today I can't compare the prices from 2019 to date. You understand? But even with infertility, you're living with it. And whatever it will take you to clear it, what are you sitting there for? And maybe what you say, you cannot live being infertile.
Yeah.
And Tisikana, what they say, thinking of how much clearing my tubes with Ohima fertile home ebe kosono. Is that more expensive than being infertile? Thank you.
She had this issue for 10 years, and according to her, Ohima fertile home helped her for her to deliver. Now she has babies, and right now, or slimming course, so or Wama is or surgery. So you can contact Ohima fertile home on +234 708 101 9893 +23708 101 9893. I get people texting me to Zion, my middle number no Nigeria, fraud, and then the impact then you're fraud. My middle on Nigeria, but the company is here, and I think she wants to deal with people directly. That's say or the amount for someone on Casa. That's why ode ono kasa number 2 no say be ya obeti asem na wo kan yie what me a chill kwan abefa so dan say obeka che obi na be reporter speech to ono na akodaleti kakra went me anche ne yie. That's why ono to Nigerians or the Nigeria contact number onye say be ya obi na fraud. I understand. Say you want the right number, that's why you keep coming to ask me, even though say the contact is there. But this is the right number for Ohima Feta Home. And as I said earlier, I've seen a chat of Ubio outside. I think that the first interview I did with Joyce, no, I said Jade Murphy, they don't know offer contacts now. She's giving a testimony of me helping her. I'm also Enya award because of Ohima Feta Home. Test number here for tuber blockage difference.
Is it HSB? Please let me confirm. Me
Okay.
I ain't confirm me more. HSG, sorry.
Okay.
HSG test.
Okay.
And the Oko hospital. Open say Oko test say with tubes no. Okay. All the Oko hospital catch nipa obetra scan or doctor whoever. So obey HSG. HSG test. Into yes, our test now. Whatever the result is, no, you can choose to discuss with the doctor. Open so channel what channel picture correct. Now for send your him number no. Obe shame na de won't be no. So o shame na say with tubes in your okay ya. Na say ebia still I won yimwa. That is when obe think of another problem. Say bia it could be this. You know, a doctor will always tell you say any way dia na we that bia na obe wa test for. But then infertility there, tuber blockage, the major cause of it. Major cause.
Yeah, funny so, but you're funny so, your boy or power no, or church no kakra. You're funny so, you call Joyce kakra. Is she still part of you guys at Ohima Feta Home?
Joyce got suspended on the brand due to 102B. Is seeing, you know. And then later on, I think they requested for something, and then she met the brand's demand. And see, I've not spoken to the brand manager for a while. Has she been signed back or not? I cannot, unless I contact the manager to see I'm willing to meet. Yeah, but recently I met her on the brand, so Ebiana, she's back. Yeah, Ebiana, she's back.
Now, what does this
Bro, nipa bi akọ the lowest to abrabu mo we here nipa mo. Yeah. We all at a point has been in our lowest, and then nipa de call you more. Into them send it.
But I'm asking because on one of kind.
Yes, on one kind. On one kind. Say nipa bi lowest no ohia mo anti we I don't know say e be fan is you can na.
You tell me as face of Ohima Feta Home because any pamu lowest because to a point where you have to send him money. It's kind of aketona if you bananyana.
Ohima Feta to ye kapapa. O to ye kayi pa. Even beyond what is supposed to be in the contract. Zion, I'll be frank with you. Ohima maame no. Enema wo yema yen aye done the brand and also as ambassadors no. Me share bi da. Minim, I don't want to mention brands. If there is any bigger brand in Ghana here who can take an ambassador's problem on the head, now what carry to say Ohima carry your problems now. Aside Ohima paying you the exact money on the contract, no only was signed, no. By the time the year ends, obe to me amount 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
Wow.
Than what she has paid you on the brand. And see, but like I said, Obiani in the range of levity.
Yeah.
All right. Obiani said Olivi na brabo. Say Michelle says Sika or him ademami is say now within the year, no whether she's gonna sign me back or not. So was send me top by 2 CD, Moko 1 CD and the best me the year may and not assume me. That doesn't if someone decides to live beyond that, that is the person's choice, all right? But that doesn't mean we are not paid well.
Have
we are paid very, very
suspended as a brand on Ohima Feta Home?
No. We have never been suspended, but then there are many situations where yema no ebe frame na ohun se bibi because na medin ye involved obe frame na wakati G I have seen this, please don't respond. There was an issue with my name ex-friend. I mean, as soon as she saw the video, me grana my too busy said na the madam for no ye na me hui enti on no hu video no say I know you're going to see this definitely, but please don't do this. And Zion, I didn't. Do you know why? Because sometimes they get accusations, baby. They are accused, thrown, a lot of things being said about them. It's not like they can't respond. Now, I'm on ground that some of us know from what's in the story, or a gangster, a truck driver, you think you can stand her, but because she's working for brands. That's so on Jane who feel obey for the sake of the brand she's working for. There are a lot of things she has to let go. And no be na you working for big brands like Ohimano. Yenso see say, despite GH Mouthpiece, I can tell you from here today, but because of the brand, and never be a honor, we have to overlook na Uncle feeling can be a my brand na ye.
Some people don't know that. I mean, some entertainers, I mean, they work with bigger brands and then they'll forget to say, I am me. If you don't believe my brother, you get somebody like me. So whatever happens, be on phone.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Oh yes, sir. You see, in Sufini, Supapa Yinama planting, but brands, brands. If you're working with some brands, there are certain tax they don't deserve. There are certain tax they don't need. Especially working for a brand like Ohima Feta, I cannot come and be telling women with fertility issues to go to Ohima and be fighting women.
Yeah.
How can I pass the message to them? So in a way, maybe you won't have the person attacking the brand personally, but in a way you are blocking people from getting to the brand. Do you understand? Anyone or brand Dibiano, don't only think about yourself. Don't think about your emotions. They are doing this to me. Do you fucking know what that means to me? They are destroying my brand. After thinking about your brand, think about the fact that you signed for another brand also. All right, then you try to balance things so that the brand you're working for tomorrow will not be affected. Yes, my calls 4, but I'm you know way from a him off it. I mean, friend, I remember prove it. I say, I draw him off it because some people might not have bought the product from him off it, and because of and the things, me go so pack on my warehouse. And then when I don't check couples, me go so pack on my warehouse because one means I could be I'm afraid. Then they'll bring the diapers and Klanta day, everything in and go so pack it. So the 4 calls that I've received so far, on my way about she said yes, they contacted on him. I was Zion or him fatally yeah Juma and it's not a joke. Me and Miti hey, me say Obi Ohonoma due to stigmatization to know of very so become him fatalism. But me stigmatize me as someone who once had fertility issues, but I'm no more having fertility issues. So what? Yeah. I'll tell the world. Obisu ohonoma the ninya din osuroso beka nti osfere kakra so beka. But when they must have fun na ma woni nyina mo mra beka nkyere me. Ye de achede e bro for win through or humanity.
If you are anywhere in Europe, through Ohima Feta whom I'll contact you more. Just reach out to them or reach out to me, and then we'll give to know. Metro bro. If possible, I interview someone else who share a story because people are going through a lot. Lots of people are going through a lot to get a war. Now, it is right. It me. I shall be inclined. So, Europe now say what contact my Feta womb. Na nyamia na so achewa just reach out to them as they reach out to me na mesmenya business class do give to na guest with economy no ya package no business line na ya business na ida bro na ya tena say na edinko. So reach out to them or just reach out to me on any of my socials or the contact number at one. Mouthpiece, in some final words, I make a followers.
Final words, I make a man be followers. One, a man, no dear. I never could be kind of home. War. And there be a mecase, man, I did back could be a kind of one, a war. There be a mecase, you can afford everything, but the stigmatization of not being a mother, my dear, is so expensive. That thing, sikanto. Into the straw. It be now when you're ready, so be but sweetheart, and so many unprotected sex going on that you're not having a child. Not to say there's a problem with either you or the man, or him and your married drunk one or you, or your man so men with weak sperms. I mean, sperms they be on one who didn't a bisu on a mare, a one who didn't pound so any speed that a day a run it. Ninano or hima a beshow into one bear man ninano. Monko hospital, Moko, Namoya test na problem bia or ha. Me say, results no, Omunya de share once more, man fancy doctor. Fasten your hima fatal. Now, or the very good and harmless products are a year herbally selected ones are or the best solve a problem no or two problem na say or no manage you or him doesn't manage situations, so she kills them. Now once so yen fro dada ne mama na dada ne mama friend no obiza Zion no be kan cho hom kan we wo mu no zime bo a
Yeah, papa. I mean, kids bring joy.
Of
I mean,
course,
kids
of
do
course they
bring
do.
joy. Unya bi but unya bi we feel it.
That's right.
And we wouldn't want you to live on planet Earth in marriage, and people will be stressing you up and down because unya wo.
That's right.
Contact on him at home. Na nyame inform so maubi. But we are from on +234 708 101 9893 +234 708 101 9893. She's in Nigeria, but the company is here. Anywhere you are on this planet, Onobekasa Nedruna Aba. Maybe as Zionfelix from H Lounge Restaurant and Bar here at Achingano, East Legon. And I mean a Mouthpiece Edin Como. It's a restaurant, any food be a local continent. I mean, I'm saying food cost what you, but many time I try to food. Someone packages something very nice for me. Just come here, eat and drink. You can have events also here. Just put it on Google Map and come here. H Lounge Restaurant and Bar. Bye bye.